Okay, so we have the Zohar. So Yonah can be learned in a regular way, or you can learn with the Zohar. The Zohar says a very interesting shot. I want to quickly give a quick Nach Nugget. Just say the idea of Yonah according to the Zohar. The Zohar says like this. It says that everything the whole idea of Yonah is a Mashal of everything a person goes through in life from when he's born until Tchias HaMesim. Okay, the idea of Yonah is that everything from when you're born until the time of Tchias HaMesim. Now, Yonah going down to the boat is the Neshamah coming into the body. Yonah comes into the boat, and that's the Neshamah in the body, and the Neshamah is called Yonah. You know why? The idea of Yonah comes into what I know, of pain. When the Neshamah comes in the body, it goes through a lot of pain. Now, what happens? The body holds the Neshamah, right? We even had a rust that the body is a shoe for the Neshamah, right? So that's the idea of the Neshamah traveling through this world. It's like on the boat in the sea. Okay? Life is the boat. There's ups and downs. And the person does Avera, what happens? Hashem rocks the boat, the storm comes. Why does the storm come? They should do tshuva. That's the storm. And that's Midas Hadin. So the idea of Yonah is that it's life, and there's ups and there's downs, and there's stormy times. And then, now when Yonah goes down to the bottom of the ship, that's the idea that when someone's sick, we know that the Neshamah goes to the foot of the person. So that's why Yonah went to the bottom of the boat. Okay, now what's the Yetzer Tov? The Yetzer Tov is the captain of the ship. The captain of the ship, he's the person that says, wake up. That's the Yetzer Tov, wake up. You're sick. Hashem is judging you. You know, you're soon gonna die. It's be time for din. Wake up, do tshuva now. That's the idea of that. And then what happens is there's a whole din in Shemaim. And then should he die or not? And then boom. And then what happens is that's when that's the idea that they try to go back to the shore. It's almost like the idea that they're trying to go back to the shore. It's like maybe he's gonna be good, but he's not gonna be good. That's the idea that we're not sure how the deal's gonna come out yet. And then finally, when they say that's it, he's done. If they kill him, that's when they realize they can't come back to shore, right? Then what happens is, then the next step is they take the person and he passes away, he dies, and they take him and they bring him into the cemetery. It's over. That's Yonah being thrown into the water. He's in the cemetery. His life is over. And then what happens is, at that point, what happens? The storm stops. Why does it stop? That's the idea that the Yetzer Hara, the Malcham Aves, no more Yetzer Hara, time is up, and he's in the cemetery. Then, what happens the first 3 days, he gets swallowed by a fish, right? The fish is the idea that the intestines of the body, the first 3 days pops in the ground, and he gets eaten, and it gets judged. The stomach gets judged. And then after that, there's din on the hands and the eyes, and that continues until he finally gets to 30 days shleisha, I think it's over, and then the Neshamah gets purified over the next year, decomposed in the ground, and that's the Neshamah. That's the idea of Yonah. So the way that the way the Zohar learns it up is it's a remez. Yonah is a remez from a person's born, the life journey until Tchias HaMesim, and eventually comes back.